For me, Onomichi is a home away from home. My relatives are living in Onomichi, and I also visit Onomichi at least once a year. This is not limited to my relatives, but I feel a kind and gentle nature of the local people every time. I guess this is because it may relate to its climate or geography. I'm really interested in what aspects bring such attractiveness of these lovely people in this city. The climate in Onomichi is really mild through a year. Looking back on my memory, I haven't been caught in the rain so many times. So basically, I have a positive impression due to its stable like fine weather. Taking a walk along the street by the Onomichi Channel, which is the calm Setouchi Inland Sea, really relaxes myself. The quaint shipyard can be seen in the other side of the channel, and we can see ships and barges, sometimes slowly sailing up and down in front of it. From a geographical point of view, Onomichi is rather a small city which is located between the Onomichi Channel and the mountains, including Jodoji Mountain. There is a seaport which has a long history as a trading port from the ancient times, and now it also plays a really important role as the gateway to the Shimanami Kaido, which consists of small islands connected with three bridges from Hiroshima Prefecture to Ehime Prefecture. Thanks to these backgrounds, a lot of domestic and foreign tourists gather in this old small city. Onomichi is also known as the City of Slopes. It seems to be a little tough for tourists to do sightseeing, but I think this is the key to really fascinate them in addition to the site's attractiveness itself. The mountains of the north area are dotted with old temples and shrines. One of these temples is my family temple, and I interestingly found that each of them had long, narrow downward slopes as an approach, and every slope led to the main shopping street and the seaport. Some narrow approaches have long steps whose scene has a charm of its own. You can happen to see meek lovely cats sitting on the steps in the sun. It is easy to imagine that from the ancient times, not only locals but other people from other islands through voyages by boats climbed up these approaches for pilgrimage. On their way to the temples and shrines, people might have dropped in the shops or tea houses for taking a break or buying souvenirs. Behind such a long historical background, the current fine culture must have been cultivated through interaction of people for a long time. Today, domestic and foreign tourists visit Onomichi at first, and then they enjoy cycling through the Shimanami Kaido as well. And it is also famous that Onomichi is also loved by a lot of famous Japanese authors and movie directors for its nostalgically attractive townscape. So Onomichi is a small but a popular city where a lot of people have been repeatedly gathering and coming and going no matter the era. The warm weather, sacred atmosphere from the temples and shrines, and remained historically scenic places have been influencing local people. All these aspects are harmoniously blended and it is living in local people's hearts as a spirit. Therefore, you can't talk about its charm without local people there. I regularly visit a favorite Japanese food restaurant by the seaport. Not only fresh seafood dishes, but relaxing conversations with the chef and the proprietaries in a pleasant atmosphere always make me feel comfortable, as if I was a family member. I think Onomichi might be your hometown in your heart once you visit there.